Well, Halloween can be very exciting for kids, right? From haunted houses to all of that candy. There is no shortage of sugar or spookiness.
But frightening figures can be sometimes too much for your young children. In fact, we're trying to find out just how scary is too scary. Our Megan Packer, live in Johns Creek. And Megan, you're learning about the signals parents should watch out for.
Sean and Rick, hi. It really is all about following the kids' leads. We're seeing quite the Halloween decorations around Metro Atlanta today. Something like this could be scary even for some adults. So it's important to know what your child can handle and when it might be better to avoid something like this. Everywhere you turn right now, it's ghosts and goblins galore. For little ones, all of the fright can be a lot to take in.
Happy Halloween!
Steve Buzzard is learning that with Jack and Ivy.
We've had a few times some of our neighbors have some really creative stuff, and we've got to say, now that's just pretend, that's just for play, that's not real.
I think it really depends on your kid. The most important thing is learning to follow your child's lead.
Dr. Avital Cohen is a pediatric psychologist and a mother herself. She says children are still figuring out what they like and don't like.
It's also really important to think about how old kids are when they start to understand the difference between like reality and fiction. That starts to come out between the ages of 3 and 10.
When it comes to potentially scary situations, Dr. Cohen says start small, talk to your kids, but also look at nonverbal cues, like if they're tensed up.
So smaller things being like maybe a slightly scary cartoon that has a cartoon bad guy and a happy ending. And if your kid tolerates that, then maybe you step it up a little bit if they want to and seem interested in it. But if they can't tolerate that, if that makes them upset or distressed, then you know, okay, we really need to be mindful.
Signs it might be time to talk to them after the fact.
You can see things like kids not wanting to go to sleep by themselves, not wanting to go to the bathroom alone, not wanting to go upstairs in their house.
The Buzzards are ready to roll. Even Dad and Mom will be dressing up.
Not scary, at least unless you have the allergy.
So if children are scared after going through a certain experience, Dr. Cohen says it should go away as long as there is no prolonged exposure to it. So if they continue to have some issues with it, she says to reach out to a professional, a psychologist, or maybe the kid's school counselor to help them feel better and more comfortable about it. If they like the scary stuff, she says let them enjoy it. We are live in Johns Creek this evening. I'm Megan Packer, Atlanta News First.
Megan, thank you. We have some breaking news we have to share with you. We've just learned that a Norcross high school student was